Ever wonder why your friend Shelly has never really struggled with weight? And then there's Tammy. She's gained some weight, but she is able to lose it pretty quickly without diet hopping or doing extreme fitness challenges. Then, well, there's you, who can't say the word food without gaining weight, and you're finding yourself struggling the most ever to lose weight since turning 40. Can't really understand why? Then this video is for you. Hey, health warriors, I'm Tracy, a licensed clinical social worker and nutrition coach, sharing easy ways you can eat, move, and live a life of mental and physical wellness over 40 and beyond. The number one reason you are struggling to lose weight now that you have crossed over into the 40 stage of life is the failure to recognize and apply the rule of diversity. See, while we may have some things in common, like needing oxygen to survive, sleep for recovery, and well, just being human, there are some foundational differences we each embody that makes it seemingly easier for the Shellys and Tammys in our lives to lose and maintain their weight loss versus the challenges that you and I face. In order for you and I to best proceed towards our goal, don't you think it would be wise of us to know what our unique body needs to facilitate the change we desire and to understand how to maximize our potential and not get frustrated by our limitations? Because believe it or not, having defined abs may not be best for your body type, and that's okay. Did you hear what I said? That's okay. Did you know that how we eat, move, and even our hormones are largely influenced by our body type? Ecto, meso, endo. You know what? Skip it. Let me stick to names that won't leave me all tongue-tied. Hourglass or X-shaped body types typically have measurements of equal size hips and busts with a narrow waist. Bananas bordering rectangle body types usually have a waist that measures several inches smaller than their hips or their bust. Apple or inverted triangle body types have broader shoulders and larger busts than their hips. Pear, bell-shaped body types have hips that measure larger than bust. You heard me say a lot of words and you're not sure which your body type is. Grab a measuring tape and measure your bust, waist, the high part of your hip at your belly button, and hip area, the portion right above your hip bone. Then head over to calculator.net and enter those numbers into the body type calculator and it will generate the body type for you. Or you could get semi-naked, like down to your undies, stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself, look at the images here, and see which one closely shows you your body's weight distribution. When we give our bodies what it needs to function optimally, it feels supported and safe enough to release body weight, making customization for how we eat and move based on the bodies we are in right now something that really shouldn't be overlooked. As an hourglass body type, you might find that when you are not eating in support of your body, you deal with water retention and congestion. True or false? Caffeine, fatty meats like pork, lamb, and certain cuts of red meat and refined processed carbohydrates are not your friend, though you crave them. Your body type does fairly well with a good base of raw fruits and vegetables, unlike most of the body types, to prevent water retention. A moderate amount of whole grain carbohydrates and lean protein can have a positive effect on your pituitary gland, aka the master regulator of our hormones. It's our happy weight facilitator. To control weight gain, lift moderate-sized weights, striving for a higher repetition range with plenty of rest time between each exercise movement 3 days a week. On non-weightlifting days, good cardio sources like stair climbing, running on a treadmill, or jumping rope helps keep your lymphatic and circulation flowing, reducing water retention as well. Warrior tip: if you're an hourglass body type with low body fat percentage overall, you can actually reduce cardio and stick to more just leisure walk. Banana bodies: if you are not careful, you could run into cortisol and adrenal issues because you have these surges of energy where you tend to overdo activities during the day and later crash, seeking salty, fatty, quick release energy foods and drinks to help you get through the night. As a banana body type, you can actually eat a slightly larger amount of complex carbohydrates like oats, buckwheat, brown rice, partake of roughage found in leafy greens, intake higher fiber from natural sources like fruits, nuts, and seeds, and enjoy vegetable juices, fresh vegetable juices, midday for an energy boost. And if, like me, you like the taste of sweet with a little bit of spice, then you have got to try juicing 2 small carrots, a stalk of celery, half a cucumber, about an inch of ginger root, and a small apple. This is like a dance party for the taste buds. Bananas, you like to sprint and run for exercise. Your body, however, would benefit from lifting some weights with enough weightiness that cause you to move at a slower, more controlled rhythm, or do some body weight exercises to build lean muscle. To appease your runner's adrenaline rush, you might actually enjoy doing a HIIT workout 1 or 2 times a week. Did you know that as an apple body type, most of your weight will be housed in your belly? Probably due to cravings where you tend to overeat starchy or sugary foods. Stay on top of insulin levels by keeping blood sugar levels under control with a higher lean protein diet, a supplemental amount of healthy fats found in olive oil, coconut oil, ghee, and even eggs, and plenty of leafy greens. Starchy carbs are not off limits. You can have 1 serving per day and eat and enjoy low sugar content fruits like strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, all the berries. I think I have it on record a time or 100 me saying that you, me, and all women should be lifting some kind of weights weekly. As an apple body type, yeah, you need to lift some weights. However, a little bit more, just a touch bit more of consistent aerobic exercise can help your body utilize insulin appropriately, decreasing those blood sugar spikes. So go ahead, go for a long jog. Just don't ask a banana body type to join you. Very interesting learning. As an apple body type, when your body starts to release excess weight every place other than that target area, the belly, usually, the lower abdominal area, pooch area in particular, guess what? You can fault estrogen dominant. Yep, blame it on estrogen dominance. Pair body types, you would want to eat foods that help your body to flush out that excess estrogen, consuming a larger, higher amount of high fiber vegetables, some fruits, smaller portions of slow burning carbohydrates like quinoa, rice, oats, and smaller amounts of lean protein without breading or sugary sauces. Pair body types, if you notice more weight distribution on your hips and your thighs, you might think that doing cardio to shrink your lower body weight is the way to go. And while lower body focused cardio is good, consider engaging in more upper body work to help give you that balanced appearance that you're seeking. Go do this upper body workout next.